Hello and welcome to part 3 of the Move Your Sprite tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to make the Scratch Cat sprite walk. So let's get started. In our previous tutorial, we added the dinosaur sprite to our stage. Let's build a script that will let us know that the program has started. Click on the Events section of the Scripts tab. We would like our program to start when the green flag is clicked. So let's drag and drop the When Green Flag Clicked block. Next, we need to click on the Look section. Let's drag and drop the Say Hello for 2 seconds block right under When the Green Flag is Clicked block. Now every time the green flag is pressed, our Scratch Cat sprite will say hello for 2 seconds. Let's make our Scratch Cat walk to the left. Click on the Events section and then drag and drop the When Space key pressed block. We want to change the key that this block reacts to when pressed. So click on the small black down arrow next to the word space and then choose the left arrow option out of the options given. Next, we're going to switch our costumes. So go to the Look section and then drag and drop the Switch Costumes to Costume 4 block directly underneath the When left arrow key pressed. We want to change the costume, so we're going to click on the small black down arrow next to the word Costume 4, and then we're going to choose Costume 3 out of all our options. Next, we're going to make the sprite move. So go to the Motion section and then drag and drop the Change X by 10 block. Drop it directly underneath the Switch Costumes to Costume 3 block. Now 10 is too big a number for this, so click in the white space where 10 is and type in -4. Now we're using the number -4 because our Scratch Cat is moving to the left. So negative numbers are for when our sprite is moving to the left, and positive numbers will be for when our sprite is moving to the right. Now we want the sprite to wait. So we're going to go to the Control section, and then we're going to drag and drop the Wait 1 second block directly underneath the Change X by -4 block. Waiting for 1 second is too long, so we're going to change that by clicking on the white space where the 1 is, and we're going to change this to 0.1 seconds. Now we'll change the costume of our sprite by going to the Look section and then drag and drop the Switch Costumes to Costume 4 block right underneath the Wait 0.1 seconds block. Costume 4 is actually the costume we want, so we're going to leave that block alone. And we're going to move our sprite again by going to the Motion section and then drag and drop the Change X by 10 block. And we're going to change the 10 to a -4 again by clicking on the white space where the 10 is and then typing in -4. And then you can click anywhere in the editor And now if you click on the left arrow, your sprite should move to the left. But if you click on the right arrow, nothing happens. So we're going to put in the scripts for when we move our sprite to the right. Click on the event section and then drag and drop the when space key pressed block. And we're going to change the space to the right arrow key by pressing on the black down arrow next to the word space and then choosing right arrow out of all the options given. We're going to switch our costumes to the costumes facing the right by going to the look section and then drag and drop the switch costumes to costume 4 block right underneath the when the right arrow key is pressed block. Costume 4 is not the costume we want since it's facing to the left. So we're going to click the small black down arrow key and choose costume 1 out of all the options given. Next, we're going to move our sprite by going to the motion section and then drag and drop the change X by 10 block right underneath the switch costumes to costume 1. We're going to change 10 to positive 4 this time by clicking in the white space where the 10 is and pressing 4. Now we're going to make our sprite weight by going to the control section and then drag and drop the wait 1 second block. We want to change the 1 second by clicking in the white space where the 1 is and changing this to 0.1. Now we want to switch our costumes, so go to the look section, drag and drop the switch costumes to costume 4 block. Again, we want to change our costume. So click on the small black down arrow key and then choose costume 2 out of the options given. Next, we're going to move our sprite again by going to the motion section, drag and drop the change X by 10 block, we're going to change the number 10 to 4 by clicking on the white space where the 10 is and then putting in 4. And now you can click anywhere in your editor. So now if you press the right key, your cat moves to the right. Now if you press the left arrow key, your cat moves to the left. Please go to part 4 of the Move Your Sprite tutorial.